how to handle beautiful women. Sharp Game coming at you with another episode from ChooseYourRelationships.com. Offer of Love Can't Wait, which can be found on Amazon.com. We back with another exclusive. It's official. Like a referee with a whistle. Alabama in the house. Let me know where you from when you come in. Represent. Represent your town. Represent your city. We represent over here. We represent. Like this video. Share this video. We representing over here. Like. Share. Comment. Ask questions. All that good stuff. Eric in the house. New York City. The concrete jungle, baby. The city that never sleeps. New York City. What up, what up? St. Louis in the house. STL. STL. I haven't been to St. Louis in a long time, man. But like the video. Share the video. I haven't been to St. Louis. Man. Whew, it's been a minute. Like 10 years. STL. I wonder if St. Louis has changed a lot. That's the last I've been there. Probably has. You still waiting on your president here. What up, what up? The universe gave me good news today. I hope you're well. Yeah, good news is always, that's always a plus. San Antonio in the house. It's official. Yes, sir. Represent. You know, I was inspired to talk about this topic today because a lot of guys, you know, where is that monster game? What monster game? What are you talking about? I was inspired to talk about this topic today because a lot of people do this automatically. It's kind of embedded within our culture, country that we live in. We have been conditioned, including myself at one point, to do things without even thinking about it. We tend to not question anything that we do in society. Most people are on autopilot. Knocking dead. I don't know what you're talking about, yo. I don't play games, so I don't know. You know. If you want to play some games, I guess you gotta go to another channel, dude. I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah. Oh, you left? When did you leave the review? When did you leave it on Amazon? It was recently? Today? Yesterday? Or what, last week? 2 months ago? Oh, okay. Well, if you left it 2 months ago, I saw it. What up? What up? Yeah, man. Yeah. I'll say this. I believe most beautiful women don't believe they are beautiful. Most they use their looks as tools to trick guys. They don't think they are good enough to achieve things on their own. Yeah, exactly. You're absolutely right. Most women are insecure about something when it comes to their looks. So you might think they're so beautiful. They don't believe that because a lot of women look at it like, okay, everyone's kissing my butt all the time, telling me how beautiful I am, how attractive I am, but I'm still not in the position where I want to be in life. So something ain't adding up. So a lot of women be looking at it like, I'm getting all this attention, but what I'm gonna do with all this attention? I can't get the guys to stay around long enough to move ahead in life, so to speak. This is how a lot of women look at it. They look at it like, okay, how I'm gonna leverage all these relationships I have with these guys. This, so her head is blowing up bigger and bigger, but it's kind of like she ain't moving. She ain't doing no better. you know, because she doesn't know what she's doing in most cases. But you keep telling her how good she looks. See, most women, their trump card is how they look, their bodies, and their sexuality. Actually, once you get past that, I'm gonna say the average woman, there's nothing else left there really. This is why a woman, whenever she meets a guy that doesn't really fall for the tricks, either she's gonna have to get real, or she's just gonna have to leave him alone. And she put her pants on just like any other woman, really. And the crazy thing is, you're treating a woman that you just met. You're giving her special treatment. You just met her. It is strictly on how she looks. It ain't got nothing to do with what she's accomplished, where she came from. It's strictly on looks. You don't know nothing about this woman. And all of a sudden, you're just being nice to her. And in most cases, she's looking at you like you're a mark. You're a mark. She's looking at you like, why is this guy being nice to me? He don't know me from a can of paint. He must want something. He must want something from me. He's being nice to me for no apparent reason. So if it's just strictly on looks, well, I'm gonna try to get as much I can get as I can get out of him, because I know he's gonna eventually want to sleep with me. Bam. That's how most women. I'm gonna say that's how the average woman look at it. What I just explained to you. What do you think about female reply 1, 2, or 3 word replies? Well, she's probably not interested. If you're not getting much feedback, you're probably not really interested like that. You might be okay to her, but she's probably just not interested like that. What up, Underground West? The key to attracting a woman's attention is being yourself. I agree with that 100%. Holy teachings. This is a great underground. Great. A woman is attracted to clean men who dresses up nice. Not necessarily. That's not necessarily true. Some guys don't really have to focus on dress, and some guys can pull that off. So you gotta you have to know who you are when it comes to that. Holy teachings. Now it's good to dress nice. Now, don't get me wrong. I like to dress. You know, sometimes I'll get suited and booted. Sometimes I throw on some khakis, a polo shirt, and throw on the nice shiny shoes. The gator. Gators or the snakeskin Adidas, and I like to get. I like that stuff too, man. I like to get jazzy, but I don't have to get like that to attract a girl though. That's the thing. I do that because I want to do that. I dress like that because I want to do that. I put on those shoes because I want to put on the shoes because I like those shoes. I like snakeskin Adidas. I like gators. But that's just me. And the way you smell, yeah, of course, that makes a big difference. That's more scientific than anything, really. The way you smell can turn a woman on and turn her off too. It could go either way. I had a woman tell me that like recently. And she's like, the way you smell, it just does something to me. I'm like, what? I knew what she was talking about, but I just kind of left it alone and it kept moving. It wasn't the time. It wasn't the time and the place for that. Sometimes you gotta. Sometimes you gotta walk away. Sometimes you gotta walk away, man. Keep that thing pushing. Come back later. Did I still go to Thailand? Nah, I haven't been to Thailand in a long time. I'm not really interested in going back to Thailand, man, to be honest. Not anytime soon, anyway. I've been to Thailand too many times. There's other places I want to visit before I go back to Thailand. I've been to Thailand at least 7 times, man. It's like, I mean, goddamn. How much more is there to see? Like I've been to Bangkok. I've been to Pattaya Beach. They say it's changed there a lot, but I'm like, it's just a party spot. That's all, man. I'm not really in the party scene no more. So, just not my thing, I mean, I don't mind going out every once in a while, but I'm not really into partying like that, like I used to be. So that's not my spot. I have confidence approaching ladies. Sometimes I don't know what to say. You can say anything. Just talk about what's going on right around you. That's what I do. I don't make up anything when I'm talking to somebody. I don't make up anything. I just look around. I see what they're doing, and I just start talking. I just ask a question. You usually start from there. Really, it's not anything complicated. I'm not sitting there trying to come up with something in my head to sound like impressive or anything like that. Not at all. I think you're making this thing too hard. This is not that difficult. It's like when you were kids, when you saw a little kid that you didn't know that stayed next door to you or down the road from you. You said, "Hey, come out and play." When y'all were kids, it's just like that. You need to have that same spirit, but you lost that over the years because somehow somebody told you that you had to grow up and become a brand new person and get all responsible and everything. So you lost that spirit along the way. You lost that kid spirit. You got to go back to that spirit that you had as a kid, growing up, playing with other kids in your neighborhood or in your town, in your city, or wherever you in the country. Go back to that, revert back to that mentally. And then you practice the way you used to be. And then after a while, it become normal. And you letting that fear hold you back because you think the woman is special for whatever reason. You've been taught that the more attractive she is, the more better she should be treated. And that, if you really think about that, think about what I just said. The more attractive she is, the better she should be treated. Now, think about how crazy that sounds. That sounds crazy. The women don't even believe that, but they'll go along with it though, because they like the attention that comes along with it. What other places? I want to go to Brazil. I want to go to Colombia, Zimbabwe, South Africa, like Cape Town, places like that. It's a couple places, a couple more places I wrote down. I just can't remember at the moment. I've been taught not to ask a lot of questions. You've been taught not to ask a lot of questions. Well, yeah, most people have been taught not to ask a lot of questions. Are you going to write another book? Yeah, I actually I'm finished writing my third book already. I finished writing it 6 months ago. I just never put it out. I'm gonna put it out. Well, today is the last day of July, right? I'm gonna put it out August, which is next. Tomorrow is next month, so I'm gonna put it out in August. So my new book is gonna be out the end of August. I'm gonna put it out. So you heard it first. The new book, which is my third paperback book, is going to be out the end of August. The end of August. It's going to be out on Amazon. It's going to be on Amazon first. And then I'll have it in ebook afterwards. Society tries to rob you of that spirit. You got that right. Watch Hook, the movie. Robin Williams only smiled in the movie when he remembered what it was like as a kid. Learned to let go of the adult stresses made him fly again. Exactly. Pose in the right clothes. Yeah, if you pose in the right clothes, you get chose most of the time. That's just what it is. Is Brazil dangerous right now? I no. It depends on who you are. I think when it comes to that, I've talked to a lot of people um, that's been to Brazil and that's still in Brazil. I, I had a guy tell me, man, get a one-way ticket to Brazil and don't come back over here. And then he went on to say, if you speak Portuguese and you're a black male, get a one-way ticket and don't come back here. He said you'll get rich. That's what he told me, and he was a rich guy too that told me that. And he told me this like 15 years ago. That's what he told me. He's been everywhere. You know, he does a lot of business everywhere. He told me, hey, matter of fact, I seen him like 3 years ago, and he asked me, hey, you been to Brazil yet? I said no. He said, what you waiting on? I was like, yeah, I made it over there. He said, hey, he said, I told you what it is. You know, so hey. But I haven't been this the dangerous thing. You know the crazy thing is I've never in my life felt afraid for my life outside of the country, outside of this country. Not one time have I ever been afraid going anywhere. But ask me if I've been afraid for my life over here. Boy, I got stories to tell. Boy. So I'm not afraid to go anywhere outside of the USA. You know, I'm not afraid. Whether it's North or South America, I'm not afraid at all. You know, it's like stuff that I've been through here. Oh God, I mean, how bad can it get? Man, I mean, you're like, my God, danger. I felt danger on the side of the road many times in my car. What is the book about? Well, you're gonna have to buy it you're gonna have to wait until it comes out to see what it's all about. What is the title? Well, I'm not gonna say what the title is. Well, I'll say this: the book is an extension of my last book, Love Can't Wait. So if you read my last book, Love Can't Wait, if you like that, there's a good chance you're gonna like the new one that's coming out. But I just take the level of game to the next level on the new book that's coming out. I just took things to the next level. I kind of put it all together. You know, I put, you know, the essence of game. You know, like I package it all together, along with being, you know, attractive to women and getting money. I put it all together. And this is what I did. This is what this is how I live to this day. I put it all down on paper. Yep. And I've never heard anybody really talk about it or write about it like I did. I've known some people that have wrote about it, but they didn't release it out to the public. It's kind of like, it's behind the scenes type stuff that people write about. What languages you speak? I only speak one language, English. A little bit of Spanish, a little bit of Japanese, but I don't speak, only fluent language I speak is English. Women these days don't want to stick with one man. Some do, some don't. Hey, Pink Lady. Just give them a beer and take advantage of the. What the heck? You gotta be careful with the alcohol, man. Oh, man. Sutton family. What up? What up? Like the video. Share the video. Yeah, you got a date Friday, Pink Lady? Oh, hope it goes well. What's the plan? Where you going at? Where y'all going at? What's the plan? You got a bomb ass date coming up. Evil boy genius in the house. I'm still trying to figure out the name of that pimp book you said you found in Walmart a while back. Oh, that was what's the name book? God. What's the name of that book? Hold up. I'll tell you what it is right now. I'm gonna look it up right now as we speak. Because I remember you came on, I think last week and talked about it. Iceberg Slim Books. Okay, so the name of the book is Pimp, Story of My Life. It's Pimp, Story of My Life by Iceberg Slim. I've been eyeing him for weeks. Finally, he noticed me. Even campaigning for him. I hate you. You got to go for yours. Sometimes things take time, Yeah. One biggest mistake I've made in the past, being too available to a woman. When I figured out I was screwing up, I stopped and I told me who really was down for me. Yeah, being too available. It's like a lot of women tend to get restless or kind of take guys for granted, or they take things for granted. So this is why your life should not be surrounded by a woman, because for whatever reason they just tend to get complacent and they take things for granted. They act like, over time, it just, I think a lot of women take on like a different persona after a while. This doesn't happen with all women, but a lot of them. You know, I think it's just depends, man. Who you voting for? I don't know. You're welcome. Take it easy on that book, Evil Boy Genius. Don't go crazy after reading that book. Got to take it easy, man. I know a lot of guys read that book. They was like, "Oh man, we can do this to these women. I've been doing all this crazy stuff, trying to get her to like me all these years, and I can do all this the way he was talking about in the book." Take it easy, man. Don't get crazy, man. Because that book is raw. Story of My Life by Iceberg Slim. It's raw, uncut. I don't recommend anybody. Don't let that book be the first book they read about women. No, don't do that. I have you corrupt. I have you corrupt, boy. Shop tomorrow. I'm going shopping for a cute outfit. Make sure hair and nails done. Yeah, you gotta get suited and booted. That's how you do it. You're going to have a stable next month. Hey, man, you might. Boy, a lot of guys read that book, boy. They get like, oh man, I've been going at this thing wrong for all these years. Yeah. I know a lot of guys like that, man. They be like, man, come on, man. I done read all these books. Well, all these books from these other guys for 10, 15 years, and they'll read my book, and it completely goes against what everybody else or all the other books out there, and then they'll read Pimp, Story of My Life, and then they'll hit them. They'll be like, oh man, and then they'll go out and actually try some of the stuff. Then they'll be like, oh man, you changed my life. You changed my life. And they come back, guys be like, yo, man, your book is like the Bible. And then the other book, Pimp, Story of My Life, is like, that's the street Bible. I've had people that actually said that, man, on multiple occasions. Then they'll come on the chat and be like, hey, go get the book. And everybody, if you ain't got it yet, go get it. Yeah, so hey, don't listen to me. Just listen to what everybody else is saying. And the crazy thing is, there's some people that bought my stuff. I don't know them, never seen them in my life. Never heard from them. They ain't never came on the chat. They leave video comments from time to time. I never interact with these people ever. But I'll get emails. They'll say thank you, appreciate it. Hey, I just met the girl that I always wanted. We got engaged, and she's pregnant, and we get married. All kinds of stuff, man. I get comments like this. I've been getting comments like this for the past 3 years, man. I just wish people would leave the comments on Amazon. That's why I want people to see it, because those are the type of comments I like I like to hear about, and I like other people to see as well. What book are we talking about? We're talking about Pimp, Story of My Life. Zoe 70. Hello everyone. What did I miss? Yeah, I heard you. And Apple Mac was talking about that book. Yeah. It's they got the audio version of it too, Evil Boy Genius. The paperback is available, and the audio book is on Amazon as well. Trick Baby. I never read Trick Baby, so I can't talk about it. But so I've been out the dating scene for a minute. Any advice? What not? Definitely do. Just I would say, Pink Lady, just be yourself, man. Everybody is a work in progress. Just be yourself. Just try to be comfortable in your own skin. Don't try to be anybody else. The worst thing you can do is try to be someone else. No one can beat you at being yourself. So just try to be comfortable in your own skin, because I know a lot of us, we've been brainwashed to believe that we have to become somebody else when other people come around. We're not confident that, hey, it's okay to be you in your own skin. You don't have to be like somebody else. We automatically do this. We don't even think about it. Different people come around, we kind of change up. So try to be yourself. That's the best thing you can do. And if that doesn't work, maybe you need to get better. Maybe you need to find out who you are and get better. And keep working. This is an ongoing thing. It don't stop. That's the thing. Some people say, man, it takes too long. It takes a long time. Well, it took you a long time to get to the point where you at. Your parents screwed you up. It took time to screw you up. So, hey, it didn't happen overnight. So to get to where you want to get to, it ain't gonna happen overnight either. Let's just be honest. That's what it is. Like the video, share the video. That's the best advice I can give you, Pink Lady. And have a good time. And don't take things so serious. It's not that serious. It's not like, it's not do or die. It's not a life and death situation. It's okay to be nervous. It's okay to be nervous. That's a natural thing. Everything don't have to be perfect. Do you think biracial people are seeing different than 100% black people? No. No. There's no such thing as a biracial person. Let's get that out of the way. There's a lot. Look, let me tell you. You can call yourself anything you want. You can say, hey, yeah, maybe one of your parents is black, the other one white, or black, and something else. But when you get stopped by that cop, he ain't gonna get on no radio and be like, hey, you got a biracial woman out here. No. When you go in that courtroom, the judge ain't gonna be like, "Oh, I got a biracial woman, a biracial man." No, you're gonna look at your paperwork and look you up and down, head to toe. We got a black male here, uh, Hispanic, whatever's on your paperwork, that's what you are. There's no such thing as no biracial, no such thing as no Blasian. You can call yourself anything you want. But when you're out in public, how do people perceive you? When you're walking down the street, when you're in the office, at your job, how do people perceive you? I'm kind of thinking they don't see you as white. If one of your parents is black and the other one white, in most cases, in public, you're probably going to be perceived as a black person. Now, I've seen some men and women, they could pass as a white person. But most white people, they know better. They know who you are. So you ain't really fooling nobody but yourself. You know? So, hey, I think sometimes we gotta get real. You know, we can't be playing around like that. If you play around like that, you're gonna get yourself into trouble. You're gonna get hurt out here. So you can call yourself anything you want. You can change your name. You can reclassify yourself if you can. I don't necessarily know how you would do that, but you can get plastic surgery. You can do that. If you got the money, you can get plastic surgery. That's the only way. If you get plastic surgery, that's the only way, you can change your looks up. If you don't like how you look, you can, bleach your skin and, whatever. I don't know. I'm not a plastic surgeon. I don't know what they do exactly. Whatever you want. If you got the money, they'll try to do their best. And what I've seen over the years is that plastic surgeons don't do a good job. Some of these women are they toe up to the floor up after that surgery. I mean, look at Lil' Kim, man. Man, come on, man. Look at Lil' Kim. You see how Lil' Kim looked, man? And Lil' Kim looked like Michael Jackson out here, man. Come on, man. I'm a Lil' Kim fan. Oh, man. Come on, man. I'm a die-hard Lil' Kim fan. Lil' Kim looked like what? Come on, man. I'm gonna just leave that alone. Yeah, it's sad, man. He got a whole series of books. Yeah, Iceberg Slinky Dude got a whole series. Viewed differently as far as in the dating scene. Are they viewed differently? Socially? Not really. I think it depends on what dating scene you're talking about. It depends on where you at in the country. It depends on the environment that you're in. If you're in California, well, they got the hippie thing going on over there. In LA, that's the hippies, and the San Francisco, that's a hippie squad over there. They on some completely different other shit over there. But if you're on the East Coast and in the Midwest, those rules don't apply. as they do on the West Coast compared to being in the Midwest and on the East Coast and throughout the South. So you can live in California and say, hey, you know, I'm biracial. And you fly out to South Carolina or even in Atlanta, Charlotte. People be like, them rules don't apply. People be like, well, you look like a black woman to me. They'd be like, hey, I'm biracial. Could be. But you don't look like a white woman. So, you know, maybe people might be maybe people at your job might be comfortable with you because you're like lighter shade or whatever, but I don't see the advantage, really. You get treated worse in most cases in the office. I don't know. Whatever makes you feel good, I guess. Whatever make the quote biracial people feel good. I think most of these women, they just want to disassociate themselves from being who they are, being black anyway. I think that's what it be most of the time. I could be wrong about that, but that's what I've observed a lot over the years. People that say they're biracial, they kind of want to disassociate themselves from certain people. So they'll say they're everything else. Or they'll say there's something else when it benefits them. You know. So that's they're insecure. That's it. That's insecurities all day long. So hey, like the video. Get the likes up. Yeah, hit the like button. Exactly. Yeah, it's okay to be nervous. Thank you for that. Just me myself, I will do that. Dress in all pink. Dress in all pink. White or non-white? Yeah, exactly, William. Yeah, that's basically it. You know, either you're white or you're non-white. That's basically it, really. I see your ass black. And basically, if you ain't white, I don't know what else to tell you, really. Hey, shit. I guess you're something else. I guess. I don't know. I don't know how people be thinking. People have a very non-practical way of thinking today more than ever. People say what they feel and they do what they feel, and they think everybody else understands them or supposed to understand them, and they assume that, and this is how they get into trouble, or they get sadly disappointed. They start making up stuff, and I'll be like, what are you talking about? I have no clue. How'd you even come up with this stuff? We don't know what you talking about. You got us confused. You ain't about to have me confused out here, right along with you. I'm gonna get away from you. You know, I ain't got time for all that nonsense people be talking about. This is why I don't like being around a bunch of people. This is why I'm somewhat of a loner. Because people are problems. They bring their problems around all the time. People, they make up problems. You know, they don't solve very little of anything. They're not problem solvers. They're problem makers. You know, so it's like, this is why I use the word friendship very lightly. Because most people are problem makers, not problem solvers. They're not even thinking about solving no problem. It's like that doesn't even, yeah. Yeah, everyone hit the like button. Lil Kim was already cute when she was with Junior Mafia. Yeah, she was, man. I don't know what she got. She's insecure, low self-esteem. It's like, what the heck you doing? You mess your face up like that. You look like I don't know what she looked like. I mean, like, come on, man. I mean, I saw she on that show, The Cruise Show. I seen a couple clips of that, The Cruise Show, the Girls Cruise, something, whatever it's called. I couldn't even look at it no more. It was like 4-minute clip. I was like, oh man, this is horrible. She looked like a rag doll, man. Like what? what? What's going on, man? The music business must be a hard business, man. I know a mixed Chinese and white guy. He told me he hated people calling him Asian due to hating being Asian. It wasn't until he accepted he wasn't white things changed for him. Well, yeah, a guy like that, he probably wants to be white more than Chinese. And then when he found he got his wake up call because white people started treating him different than his buddies or his peers. And that's when he decided that, hey, well, I'm Chinese. He did that because he had no choice. He was forced to. I met a lot of guys that were like that. He embraced his Chinese side because he had no choice. Because the white people ain't rock on him like that. That's what that was about. He didn't do that because he wanted to. He did that because he had to. That's what that's about. That's what happened with a lot of these so-called biracial people. When they done got knocked around, slapped around, and called so many names over the years, that's when they come to their senses, and then they'd be like, oh, okay, this is how it is. Yeah, that's how it was before you were born. Your parents just didn't have enough sense to tell you that. They screwed you up. This happens with a lot of parents that got so-called biracial kids. If that's the case, I'm biracial too then. But you don't see me going around here preaching about it because I got enough sense to know nobody cares and nobody can tell that I'm biracial. But my parents told me the real deal. They didn't put me out here and sold me a dream. And when I got stopped by a cop for the first time at 17, a state trooper, he didn't tell me that, hey, you look biracial. I'm gonna give you a break today. No, I got that ticket. And I went on my merry way. And when I went to court, nobody said, hey, you biracial. No, the paperwork said, hey, black male, 17 years old. That's it. Ain't had nothing but no, your mom is Indian. No, it had none of that crap on there. So we got to get real out here today, man. Stop playing games. Stop making up stuff. See things the way it is, not the way you want it to be. Are things unfair? You betcha. Are a lot of things people that's doing wrong? You betcha. 100%. I agree with that 100%, but I see it the way it is. I don't make up anything. I don't try to trick myself or anything like that. The worst thing you can do with a beautiful woman is compliment her on her looks. Plus, she here at all day. Compliment their mind, like what they do for a living. I never compliment them. I tease. Yeah, that's a good strategy, Sutton. Lil' Kim ugly as hell now. Don't even look like the same woman. Yeah, I can't say it is the same woman. I don't know what to say. Who did you like more, Foxy Brown or Lil' Kim? Man, that's a good question. I gotta say Lil' Kim. I like Lil' Kim better back in the day. I like Foxy too, but something about Lil' Kim. Maybe because she was petite. She's petite, short and petite. I think that's probably what it is. Not saying Foxy ain't. I don't think Foxy ain't as short as Lil' Kim. Let's see. Them call them Brad. Sometimes I act like they have a booty, but bring them down to earth if they don't embarrass them, and they instantly know I don't put them on a pedestal. Here in Mississippi, the Asian people I went to school with that still live around here fit right into with the white people. They go to church together and everything. Oh yeah, a lot of Asian people think they think they white. They try to fit into that. They lean towards white folks if they can. If they accept them. But most of the time, they usually end up getting used anyway. They use them up, run through them like like a doorknob. Everyone gets a turn. I've seen a lot of these women that come over here from other countries, and they get ran through. They get turned out, man. But you can't tell them nothing. They think they know something that you don't know, or something that I don't know. I've been here almost all my life. You think you know more than me? You know how arrogant that is? I would never go to somebody else's country where they're from, where they've been living all their lives, and act like I know more than them when I just moved here 2 years ago or 6 months ago. That's arrogant. I would never do that, because that wouldn't be in my best interest to do that, to act like that. If you think you know everything, you really don't know much. Mario Lopez facing the heat for saying it's dangerous for parents to support their training kids. Well, he's a celebrity, that's why. That's why. So that's gonna happen. He break the code as a celebrity, making a statement like that. I would never go some one country and act like I know it all and hadn't been there long, right? Yeah. Yeah, but see, a lot of these people come over here and they get free stuff. And they didn't have to do nothing to get it. So they get the free stuff and use it and abuse it. And then they turn around and, get high on their horse. And now they think they're better and the rest of us for whatever reason. But if you see where they came from, you'd be like, man, get out of here. And they haven't accomplished anything. They ain't accomplished anything. They just got a job, got a house, got a place to live, got a car. That's it. They ain't not doing anything. Let me tell you something. You have average people that's just coming over here. Most of these people are not doing anything. They haven't done anything that I haven't done. So I'm not really impressed with most of the stuff that they do. They haven't done anything that I haven't done in my life. I'd say a good 80% of them. So I ain't impressed. You got a job, you got a car, you got a house, a place to live. Who cares? I don't care. I already done all that stuff. That ain't impressive to me. And they didn't have to start from scratch when they got over here. See, where they from, if you weren't born into it, you ain't ever gonna get it. 9 times out of 10. You don't get no free stuff where they came from. That's why they trying to run over here so fast. Rush over here. And then they come over here and act like, oh, you're lazy, you're not taking advantage of your opportunities and all this. Man, get out of here. You got a bootstrap. Get out of here. Don't tell me what to do. Get out of here. You came over here on your own. And then if things don't go the way, most of them don't have intentions of staying over here when they get over here. And if things don't go the way they would like, they'll go back where they came from. And a lot of them do go back where they came from. Because when they get older, things don't work out that well. And they usually go back. Either when the kids don't, if the kids get adulthood, if kids get old enough, they leave, the kids go to college, wherever. When the kids leave the house, a lot of these parents usually split. If they don't split, they'll go back where they came from. Now, a lot of that's happening right now. Get out of here. They're coming from nothing. If they were doing so well, they would have never came over here. That's real. I know I've met a bunch of people in other countries. They ain't trying to come over here. For what? One guy said, I'm already doing well. I'm already rich. I already have all the women I want. I'm making as much money as I want with all the businesses that I have. What I want to come to America for? He said, I'll visit. I ain't going to move there. What for? What's going to change? I met a lot of guys that were like, men and women that were like that. Thank you for the date tip. You and the chat have a blessed night. All right, Pink Lady. You do calls? Yeah, I'm not going to do no calls. Not today. I probably got another 5 minutes, and I'm gonna roll out. I see they getting free stuff. That's one reason why I can't agree with the Democrats on the Mexicans. Yeah, give them free stuff, and I can't get nothing free. See, yeah, I mean it's like, look, ain't none of these people bootstrapping anything. Don't let them fool you. If you see some company blow up all of a sudden, they had support. There's no company. I don't know no company. Nobody started in their basement somewhere that blew up because he bootstrapped it. Are you kidding me? Ain't nobody doing nothing solo, independent, on a massive level. Forget about it. That doesn't exist. There's no such thing as a self-made millionaire. No such thing. It takes a village out here. Teamwork do make the dream work. You see these? I met a lot of these guys years ago. You see them with a woman that's their wife or whatever. You think all he got is just one woman. He got a wife and other women too. That ain't his wife. Of course, she helped him get to where he wants to get to. But he had other people too along the way. So don't get it twisted. The same people that write the laws and enforce the laws, they're not living like that. That's not what they believe. That's not how they live. That's what they want you to believe. You to believe. Just because they don't want you to do it, that don't mean they're gonna do it. Just keep that in mind. The laws are for you, not them. That's real. That's real, man. Everybody don't live the way you think. Every relationship ain't the way you. Everybody don't have a traditional relationship. Everyone don't have a traditional marriage. But you made the mistake just like I used to in the past. You think that every relationship is just like yours, traditional, and then you probably go and run your mouth when you see the person that they're with doing something that you deem wrong, or he cheating. How you know he cheating? How you know she cheating? That's probably how they roll. But you ran your mouth, went back and told, and now you embarrass the other person. You embarrass them. You know, that's what happens with a lot of these. That happens with a lot of celebrities out here. If the spouse or the wife gets caught by a paparazzi or somebody like that, a lot of times they're mad because the person that they with is sloppy. He's being sloppy out there and to the public. That's what they're mad about. They're not mad because he rolled up on another woman or she rolled up on another man. No, that's not why they mad. They mad because they sloppy. It should be more careful than that. Can I preview your book? Yeah, you can preview the ebook version. Yeah, I'll give you the link real quick. Yeah, you can preview the ebook version, and if you like it, you just buy the whole thing. Let's see. Let's see. Where's the link? It's So yeah, here it is. There it is. The fellas better wake the heck up. Relationships is almost like jumping in the washing machine. Yeah, it takes a lot. Yeah, it's like I think a lot of guys when they get married, I don't think a lot of guys really understand what they signed up for. I knew what I signed up for. I wouldn't, And this was a long time ago. Over 10 years now. It's cool. Some lady tried talk to an adult class in my job. Told me she gonna be busy going uptown. She had me get nervous, asked her name, saying my name. She said, sorry, I'm gonna be busy. Whatever. Yeah. But hey, man, how long were you married? 10 years. It's been 10 years now. Over 10 years now. Yeah. Yeah. But all right, it's been real. Like the video, share the video. Check out my website, chooseyourrelationships.com. Any questions, any concerns, anything I can help you with, get at me. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.